Welcome back to Cursed Mining, and today we have a different video. Yes, I am jumping on the bandwagon of doing a video on the topic you are still not allowed to name right now without being demonetized. For this reason, I will pay tribute to Gamers Nexus and call it human malware. It is starting to affect me as a small business owner and tech tuber too. So as my audience varies wildly internationally, I thought why not make an update on what's happening here in Europe. As you know or might not know, I'm in the south of Austria. So right now, yes, close to Italy. The borders are closed right now. This is not directly affecting me now, but I am unsure about international travel and a bit nervous as I actually plan to go to Canada again in April. Not the best timing for stuff like that. So for now, still unsure. Canada is talking about closing borders too, but nothing defined as of making this video. One of the reasons for this video, and I think a reason which made many business owners not sleep this weekend, is that shops, except basic supermarkets, post office, apothecary and banks, have been told to be closed until further notice, no matter what. So the country is basically on shutdown. Now that this video is being published, it's effective the second day. The argument here is that it's to halt the spread and to protect our weak and elderly. So what do you folk think on these decisions? Are these the correct steps to take, or are these the steps which will do the real damage in the first place? Economically, that is. I did see some panic buying, like toilet paper, fruits and bread. Honestly, the only comment I have on that is that I fear so much panic bought food it will just go bad and be wasted. Supermarkets stay open here, and when people don't go crazy, there is enough stock, so I don't get the panic there. Anyway, I myself own a small local shop and I had to close down, and I have an employee who sits at home right now. It sucks for everyone, people who want to work and employers who have to pay for infrastructure. Either way. You know folks, I'm no health channel or health expert, but if you look at numbers, you know that it's no life-threatening global death threat to be worried about. The worry here seems to be about the fact how easily it's transmitted, because healthy people could have it without ever noticing. But then it's dangerous for weak and elderly. Of course, that's not to be disregarded. What I can talk about is, though, the economical side of things. And what I do think is that with government decisions like this, we are facing huge damages. I'm not declaring that these are either right or wrong decisions, just trying to live with the consequences. So how does this affect you folks? Are your schools or workplaces closed? Next, another topic I can give you some updates on. I do get regular and often shipments from China. And I have to say that except the initial holdups around the Chinese New Year, it seems that things have returned to normal. But the economic consequences could be felt much later. These things always take a bit of time. I'm not sure how far back production is and if we are still just setting out inventory that pre-existed, or if we are back already, that it can meet demands. These things could still be felt along the line. I am not one of those tech tubers telling you to buy your PC now, but still, in one way or another, we might still feel it in the tech sphere. May it be delays of new parts or actually price hikes. Still, it could of course be nothing at all as well and clear up quickly. It really is impossible to say right now. To sum up, yeah, one could say a quarantine, time to focus on stuff, perfect for a tech tuber working from home. But unfortunately, it has mostly been making short notice emergency plans for other projects and companies, as these first decisions were unexpected for everyone. Still, I have to say I'm not as threatened as other colleagues of mine. It was always important for me to spread out, say, income streams, to not be left in the dark if something happens. Some are affected by this, some are not at all, so I count myself lucky. For other people, say event organizers or many of my media and musician colleagues who are dependent on events, it really sucks because events above 100 people are currently being cancelled here, which means, well, everything. There was a time in my life too where live music and working for concerts paid my living wage, so I understand how hard these times are and will be for these people. And that is just one of many examples. If this affects you and your line of job and you would like to share, please do so in the comments. Yeah folks, that's already it. An untypical video for untypical times, as it is a topic affecting many people and was also affecting me this week and keeping me from working on tech that's actually here. I wanted to dedicate a video to it. It's hard to find perspectives which are not just repackaged media opinions, so I wanted to contribute and just share how the state of things is here right now. So also a very momentary snapshot. If something changes which affects the channel, I will of course do an update. So yeah, the first week of lockdown, so to say. We'll see how it continues. I will try to return to regular tech content, as a crisis like this should not disrupt your everyday life if you can avoid it. Oh, and by the way, I did buy some Bitcoin this week because I thought, why not? I hope you folks are doing well. Please be safe, and I wish all the best to each and every one of you. Happy mining and bye!